Alright, good morning, guys. Sorry, I'm running a little bit late. My accountant was calling me about my taxes, and I had to figure some things out, so I'm a little late to the party today. And SPY has broken over this downtrend and actually pushing for a new, possibly close to a new high. And that's just how crazy the stock market is. I still don't think we're out of the woodworks, but for now, I guess we are. Damn, I missed a lot of plays. Or at least I missed a play on this. I had this scoped out in pre-market. What's up, Daniel B? Good morning, buddy. See, looks like we got a trend line on PHUN here. I'm gonna go here. Trying to break over 250 now. We got this nice little uptrend that's held up so far. Let's see if we can continue to climb. See, 252 is getting hung up around this pre-market high a little bit. A little good bit of sellers at 255. So they can take out there. And there we go. They got taken out. I should have room at least up to this 270 mark. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit off in case this doesn't continue to bounce. I got 40 shares left here. Hello, Jamie. Good morning. Let's see if I'm getting hung up at 260 a little bit. Let's see if I can break 260. Whoops. Got a crazy little amount there. There we go. Actually, I'm going to switch to a 5-minute here. A little bit later in the day. There we go. So I'm gonna just try to hold the rest of these 40 shares as long as this trend line holds up. Thinking it to continue to climb. Made a nice profit off ENTX. Very nice, very nice. No, that's what I was saying. I was ready to do the stream, and then my tax accountant called my CPA, and I had to answer a bunch of questions and get him some information and stuff. So it kind of threw a wrench. I was ready to go, and then that happened, so couldn't really do much about it. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not rich, but my taxes are crazy because I do have so many different forms of income and expenses and stuff to write off for the business and everything. It's a lot on my taxes. It's a lot for the CPAs to deal with. Oh, your mine is 630, Daniel B. That's pretty rough. Let's see, we're moving pretty nicely off of this trend line up to 265 so far. See, at 275, that's going to be pretty strong resistance. So I may end up locking out some more at 275 if it can get back up there. Hit chasing crypto chest, yeah. Yeah, that's a possibility. Boy, that's gonna be a hard one to explain to my CPA next year. Got treasure chest? Yes, went treasure hunting and got these tokens. Let's see, we do have this downtrend. Well, actually, no, we did break over that downtrend, so we're all right for now. Yeah, let's just hold this guy. See if it can continue to climb. Got a nice uptrend. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. So 265 and 275 both are going to be tough resistance areas. That's what we got to see break here soon. That's why it's getting held up at 265 right now. You can see this resistance right across here. So we are starting to curl a little bit. May come back down to the trend line. There's quite a bit of buying in that 250 to 260 area. You can see the big buy orders here. All them buy orders just got taken out. Now, preferably, we don't want it to come back all the way down to the trend line and test. Preferably, we want it to slow down, maybe hold up 250. Let's see if buyers come in and hold it up on the trend line. So I mean, we did get a little bounce. We're starting to bounce off of it again a little bit here, so looking all right. We just wanted to stay above this trend line. As long as it's above this trend line, we're good to go. Yeah, let's get attacking me with nonsense. You see, buyers came in holding it above the trend line very nicely. That's what we want to see. This may be slow. This may be a slow move up. It may not have a big shoot up or anything. Here right away. It may have to keep slowly climbing up to test that 265 and that 275. Now once it breaks there, I think that it'll run up to 3 again. As long as we stay above the trend line. See if we can get through these sellers here at 260. No. So it's gonna try it. It's gonna try it again. There is some sellers sitting there. If they get taken out, that'll be a nice sign. Good little show of strength. So there's a lot of them there. There we go. They just got taken out. Very nice. Now let's see if we can get through 265. Starting to look really good on this trend line. If we get through 265 here, I think we will be good to go. I am in PHUN. 265 breaking down. Very nice. Very nice. Pushing up. Let's see this thing keep going. And I said that 275 is going to be resistance as well. Let's see if we can get up there and test it. Still getting hung up at 265. We need this candle to close over 265. Oh, good. We just got a bunch of buyers that just came in, started trying to build 265 as support. We got 22 seconds left on this candle. Looks like it's going to close over that. We just took out a ton of sellers there at 260. There's a bunch of them sitting at 270 though. They just all got taken out. Still a few left in there. But that was a lot of sellers that just got taken out in that one candle. And let's see if this pushes up. If this candle pushes up, I think we'll start moving nice. We'll start really moving up. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have a little pullback again. A lot of volume, not much movement. You don't like it? I mean, it's moved 15 cents since I got in it. It's just climbing up his trend line right now. So I mean, I don't know what you don't like about it. Alright, so preferably we do not want this to pull back down in 250. We want it to hold above like 255-ish. Now you're talking about this candle? Nah. This candle's fine. We're just climbing up this little trend line. As long as we're climbing up the trend line, and these individual candles don't quite matter as much. We just got resistance there at 265 and 275, so it's just consolidating, trying to get through all those sellers that are sitting there. But that, like I said, that's the last hoorah up to $3. So and we're just slowly climbing up. That's all we need. Just need to see that. See it climb. See if it can break back through 265 here. That's a little bit of an ugly candle. Hey, listen. I'll tell you, I definitely am not going to make 400 off of this trade. It would have to go real crazy for that to happen, but I'm just looking for it to come back up and test $3 again. That's kind of the price target I'm looking at, maybe 275. Let's see if we get through 265 on this candle. If we can get back through that. It does just need a little taparoo to get through this 265 and 275 area. So it looks like we're going to test 265 again. A lot of sellers sitting there another time. It's like the third time. So we need to break through 265 again. We start holding above it here soon. We may be coming back down to the trend line for a trend line test here. Good morning, Michelle. No, I didn't oversleep. I was ready to go, but like I was telling everybody earlier, I had a call from my CPA. Ooh, we're starting to crack the trend line a little bit. You're getting real close to cracking this trend line. I'm about to have to hop out. It's really. Oh yeah, look all the soda at 240. Flip to a 5-minute chart real quick. I just want to make sure this is not a shakeout. And it looks like the trend line's cracking. Let's give it just a second to see if it's going to come back up. Do you have any support anywhere right below this? Support at 230. I'm not going to hold it down to there. We start dropping below that's what I was about to say. We start dropping below the bottom of that red candle. It's probably going to be it. want to put a stop loss right below that right below that candle, because if it drops below that, that's gonna be it for sure. It could possibly, what I'm still holding is it could possibly come back up. That was kind of a quick sell off for this to be on a trend line like this, and then all of a sudden sell off in this 1-2 minute candle. So I'm just holding to see if it's going to push back above the trend line here on the next candle or two. But sometimes you'll get that. Sometimes you'll get a quick little sell off on a trend line and it'll shake a bunch of buyers out. And then it'll curl back up real quick and pop back above the trend line. But it doesn't happen all the time. And this very easily could crack right here. If it doesn't start pushing back up, then it's going to crack right here. It is barely holding up. Let's not go on the 40, you crazy. Good morning, Mark. How's it going, buddy? Now, either at this point I'm going to get stopped out right here, or it's going to get back above the trend line. That's the two options that are about to happen. I'm about to get stopped out. Yeah, there goes the stop out. So, could not hold the trend line, and then couldn't even hold that. So I was a little lost, but it just could not break that 275. Kind of volume dying off too. Let's see, we got ENTX possibly coming back down this trend line here. I've got the positive data. A little downtrend there. This one's pretty low float as well. Let me see something. Let's see if maybe the trend line's more like this. Yeah, that's kind of more of the trend line, I guess. Starting to test a downtrend. I want to go here. I'm gonna grab 10. If it comes back down a little bit more again, then I'm gonna grab probably 10 more if I can. because it's starting to bounce off this trend line. If I can grab 10 more here, there we go. So I got 10 more, a little cheaper. Now it is still testing this trend line, so it could crack. We gotta be aware of that. We actually had a little buy and come in there and push it back off the trend line. What is this up? Ooh, we're testing the trend line again here. $6.50 is trying to hold up as support, which is right where the trend line is at. But I do not want to see it test that area much longer. So we're testing it again, and now it's starting to crack a little bit. Oof, we opened up under the trend line on that one. This needs to get back above 650 and hold right now. Damn, buyers keep coming in at 650 and keep getting taken out. We may have too much selling pressure. Let me look at this on the 5 minute. Yeah, on the 5 minute we're still on the trend line. It's just a little sketchy that it's not holding up 650. Like this is a pretty hard test of the trend line. There we go. Now it's starting to bounce off. Sorry guys if I'm not paying much attention to the chat and these trend line plays when they get in this sketchy of an area. You gotta kinda pay real close attention, make sure that they're not gonna crack and sell off. So a little resistance at 670 trying to hold it down. There we go. They just got taken out. There we go. Now we're starting to make a nice little pop up. That 680. Good little bounce after that strong test of the support. Very nice, very nice. We're getting a very nice bounce here. A lot of sellers at 7. A lot of sellers at 7. So that's going to be the tough area. That's going to be the area we're going to need to see the break if this is going to have another big leg up or not. Oh, and they're getting taken out. They almost all got taken out. Let's see if we can test 7 again. There we go. Now it's starting to pop over 7. Still testing it a little bit. 7 still acting as some resistance. There we go. Breaking all the way up to 715, up to 720. What a bounce off of this trend line we're getting. This is what I'm talking about. Let's see if his momentum continues to push up here. See, we should have room up to 731. A little bit of a double top there. See, we want to see 7 start to hold as support because that was strong resistance, and it's trying to. See if we can break over the top of this candle. Where did it hit at? 720. Yeah. If this candle here can break over 720, that would be a nice close. It's got 30 seconds to do it. Kind of testing that $7 support again. Out in $7 support, cracking a little bit. Well, no, it's still holding up. So closing right at 7. So we may come back down and test the trend line again. Trend line's all the way back down at 670. There we go. That's what I want to see. I want to see it keep pushing back over 7. We really don't want it to stay under 7. It'd be really nice if this candle could push up and become an engulfing candle. And it might. Oh yeah, it is. It is starting to be an engulfing candle a little bit. 715. A lot of sellers that if we can take that 715 area out. Got 20 seconds for it to close. It'd be really nice to see this close as an engulfing candle. Or break over. If it could break 715 before this candle closes, that would be very nice. It's trying. And it closed right below 715. Let's see if this one will come up and test 715. There we go. There we go. Very nice. We're getting some nice fluid movement up at this trend line. All the way up to 740. What did I say was? See, 750 is probably going to be some resistance. Now, high of days at 787. Oh yeah, 730 was that resistance I was talking about. And we did just break through that. Well, sell some at the high. We're not quite up to the high yet. The high is at 787. So we got some buyers trying to stack the bid at 725 and hold that up as support. If 725 starts holding that support, be good to go. And this candle's closing. Let's see if this one, if buying volume continues to come in here. No, a little pullback. A little pullback. That's alright. Coming all the way back down to the trend line. This almost looks the same. This almost looks exactly like PHUN. Buyers need to push this up right now. Yeah, all over the place on this candle. So, opening below the trend line, which is really sketchy. This is a lot lower float than PHUN. I'm trying to hold this up. Now this candle we need to see push back up. If this candle starts dropping, this is going to be over with. And it's trying to push back up there. I'm going to put a stop loss right below those candles though in case this starts to crack off quickly. I was selling at 675. There we go, breaking back above 675. Let's see if we can get back above the trend line. Maybe that may have just been a little shakeout. Let's see. Let's look at it on a longer time frame. It is back up in the 680 area. So let me redraw this trend line on the 15 minute. See what it looks like. That's a little off. There we go. A 15 minute. I don't know. 15 minutes hard to connect the points. I'm gonna go back to a 5 minute. See, we got this downtrend here at the moment. This downtrend is what we need to see break if this is going to continue to run. It's actually on the 5 minute. This is looking like a triangle. No, and I just got stopped out there. So another damn. I don't think this is done though. I think. I think this is I think this is in a triangle consolidation. trend line cracked, but well, that's unfortunate. Both of those plays I was expecting a little bit more out of, and I didn't lock anything in on this one at all. Let's see, what is it, Michelle? How I got my level 2 small under my AT. So the AT ladder, I've got the AT ladder there. So click the AT ladder, and then time and sales, and then I got the level 2 right there. And then you can just drag and move this however you want. Yeah, I mean, the late starting time did put a little damper. Because if I could have caught these trend lines earlier, it would have been a lot better wins. I was just looking for more wins, but I'm not gonna blame the timing on these losses because I was up on both of them. I could have locked in profit on both of them and then both be winners. So. Did you figure it out, Michelle? See this damn SPY. I cannot believe the SPY just hit a new high here. This is what I'm talking about when I say that the market doesn't make any sense sometimes, and it does the total opposite of what it should be doing. Crazy. Crazy that the market just hit a new high here. But that's, the stimulus, big stimulus bills passed and all of that. So, some positivity in the markets. Okay, good, Michelle. Glad you got that figured out. It's just crazy. It's just crazy how this market is going against what it should be. Roblox dropping off. Alright guys, if anybody has any more questions, suggestions, or ideas, go ahead and get those in. We'll give the stream about 5-10 more minutes here, and then I gotta take off. Take a look around. You can see I was ready. I was ready in pre-market. I'd already had a couple of different plays drawn out to pay attention to, but none of them actually held up the trend line. They actually all cracked right at market open. Yeah, I think ENTX is making this triangle of consolidation. I think it still may break out. If it holds above 6, then I would say it can make another move up. They canceled school because most of the teachers are sick from the vaccine. That sounds a little sketchy. What did I do here? There we go. There's a nice U-shaped breakout right there on SLGG. RLX going straight up pretty much. Second shot's a doozy. Yeah, I've heard a lot of different things about that vaccine. Yeah, most of the market's green. Whoops. Where's my... There we go. No, where am I? There we go. I got lost there for a second. All those buttons. Ugh. The buttons. NTX starting to crack out of the triangle there. Not really seeing much else. Oh, my scanner's not... What's that scanner not working? Samantha. There it goes. Now that scanner's working. Alright guys, well, sorry for being late once again. Hopefully tomorrow we don't have any snags like that in the morning. We'll try to get them tomorrow, see what Friday brings. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Guys, have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Till next time.